Hello, you know when I'm gonna film, don't you? Anyway, last time I installed the Amiga OS 3.2 ROM chips as well as the OS. If you wish to watch that video, is in the description below, and also in the letter I up here somewhere. Do check out PCBWay. They do high quality custom PCBs, single and double-sided, as well as both surface mounted and through-hole assembly. They have a very fast delivery service, so you will get your PCB delivered to you in no time. Right, so let's try that again, shall we? Right, so I managed to find a better workbench for... Hello, I am Neelix. You can be in the video with me. I found a better workbench, which is specifically for 3.2. So I'll be installing that, amongst other extras, for my install. Yeesh. You just have to, don't you? So the moment it's on, you love the attention, don't you? Now, as you can see here, I have a fresh install of Amiga OS 3.2. If you haven't watched that, then I recommend watching that if you wish to know how to install it on a real Amiga with a CD-ROM drive. So we're going to install Better Workbench and a few other things on here. First up, we're going to need to install the PCMCIA drivers, because obviously if you just plug it in, they won't come up. Now, what I've done previously is actually created a workbench disk with the CFD and also FAT95 installed on it, and I'll boot into that first. Unfortunately, I've left my floppy disks back in the old list, so I've only got them as ADFs. Thank goodness I did ADF backups on these, or else I'd be stuck right now. So I'm going to boot from that, so DF2, which is the codec, and boot from there. So it will allow the Amiga to see the PCMCIA card, which I'm gonna, so it'll instantly bring that up. So what I can do is I can copy the files across. Okay, so as you can see here, it comes up as Amiga CF. What we need to do now is put this master in here. Okay, so what I want from here is everything in this Amiga stuff folder. So these are all the archives which I got from Amiga, except for that Best Classic Workbench. So yeah, Best Classic Workbench version 2.0.3. Now this one, all these here, CFD, that is the compact flash driver. You have DiskMaster, which is the latest DiskMaster version. You have Eagle Player, of course, which is the latest one. FAT95, again, you're gonna need that for this. You have unzip to zip and unzip zip files. So you're gonna need to install all of these. What I need to actually do is copy all of these across from the compact flash card under the internal hard drive. So I'll do the folder instead. Let's copy that over. You can hear him snoring away. He's got it easy, hasn't he? He doesn't have to worry about anything other than eating, sleeping, and playing. Okay, so we copied the Amiga stuff folder, all these, under the internal hard drive. That's all we need. Need DiskMaster though, so need to copy that onto the hard drive as well. Okay. So let's do that first thing. Minus 3.2. I want to put this in utilities. So we have AF55A. So DiskMaster 2. The info is always the icon. We have startup TM, which is the script, all the preferences and all this. So So let's copy all that in here. I think that actually might need to go in the root directory. So let's put that, just copy that in here without any icons, so it won't come up. Does it have anything special in it? I don't think so. Let's start a DM in there. Let's put that in here as well. Okay, see, we're gonna need some of these things in here. So, ARC, DMS, these are the archives. DMS, LHA, LZX, Play 16, and I believe VD as well. So I'll copy all them across into the C directory. Just make sure first you're not overriding anything. If there's like a newer version here, then of course don't copy them over. So I choose to copy newer. So I'll only copy it if it's newer. Okay. So we've got this master there sorted. Though I want to install the new disk master, the new version of this master alongside this rather than replacing it. So let's just eject this master here and go into here. So you see DM2 and startup DM. Just snapshot all. Snapshots everything on the window you're currently on. Okay, so now what we need to do is go back to this master gold. Where's it going? Maddie is that partition. You got my Amiga stuff, which I copied. What I'm going to do is make another folder here to install. Okay, so we extract everything in there. Top one's obviously a zip file, so everything that's LHA, I want to I'm not going to be able to zip or unzip this archive. I'll tell you why, because there is no zip or unzip installed in the C directory. So we need to go into the root directory here, OS 3.2 C directory. Now then, we need to go to zip. So all this zip clock, zip, no, it's just swap STs. Makes it a bit easier. That's where you're copying from, that's where you're copying to. This is on the C directory of the system C. So you want to copy zip, zip clock, zip not, zip split, copy them into there. Yep. Now you're going to do this, you want to do the same for unzip. So f unzip, make sfx, unzip, unzip sfx. So just copy them and they'll all go in there. So basically what that's done is you've put the zip and unzip programs in the C, and that's made it global, so anything that uses these zip or unzip will get it from here. Now then, let's come out of here and go into MADI to install. Hopefully some of these things will have the install scripts. CFD, it doesn't, you're gonna have to do that manually. F95 hopefully has its install script. It does, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we'll have to just do it manually. Some scripts just don't. Anyway, let's go back into this master. MADI to install. Now then, we need to install the compact flash driver. So C directory, let's see what we need to copy across. Basically everything here. So system C, copy all of this. Devs is more important actually. Well, it's always important, but this is what gets it working. So devs, you need, okay, so CF0 or CF0, that needs to go in your DOS drivers. So that's your assign. Okay, now then what you need to do is this comeback flash.device needs to go here, straight in the devs, along with the other devices. And I think that's pretty much it. Now then, once you restart, you'll be able to access your compact flash card. However, it won't work. It'll only work if it's Amiga formatted. Now, if you've got a FAT formatted one like this one, it's not going to work until you install FAT95 or you copy across the files. So, what you basically need to do here is in the C directory install all this, copy newer, and in the from the L directory here, you just, yeah, so that basically that should work now. That's obviously it's not gonna access it now. You need to reboot it so that you can mount the CF0. There we go. You see, perfect. It installs. Because let's finish off installing things. Go back to DiskMaster here. I'm gonna install DiskMaster 2. Actually, so OS 3.2, yeah. Now then, as I said earlier on, I'm gonna install this alongside the older version. So what I'm gonna do here is just, copy these folders, but I don't want them to appear, so I will not copy any info files to do with them. DiskMaster 2, Guide, yeah, why not? And then my DiskMaster 2 preferences, which of course you'll need. Just copy that across, and it should all appear in here once you, yeah, there we go. Okay, so first use this Master 2, yes, and it's gonna look plain. Now I'm gonna change that and faff around with it to make it look like how I want it to look like. Preferences, colors. I want to change the background, so it's okay. Just give me a moment to faff around with this so I can just make it all nice and how I want it. There we go, I got it looking the way I wanted to look. Whereas this one here was how I wanted it to look back then. I mean, this one's the most easiest to see, but that's how I said it back in the day. So, there you go. I don't know, I'm just quirky that way. Amiga stuff, because I want to best classic workbench. So look, how do you extract this? Unpack, is it? No, that didn't work. How do you extract? I remember there being a zip extract. Oh, that's in DiskMaster Gold. The freak do you do it here? Oh, you just double click. Okay, it does it. Nice. So it's extracting best workbench, and we'll install that after it's extracted. Let it do its thing. Of course, as you can see, the unzip program is that we put in the C directory is quite slow, but it does the job. As Neelix sleeps it off. Okay, so best classic workbench has been extracted. Let's just copy it to the install folder. I'll move it. I shouldn't really take long. There you go. You know, that'll have an install script of its own, so we can just like start installing that. I at this stage would highly recommend you back up your system you know, it'll take a while, but just highly recommend it. I'm gonna just risk it, but I don't recommend you doing this. To install, and there should be, yes, Best Classic Workbench, and then it just says install. It's a simple Amiga script that will add various enhancements to a clean Amiga OS 3.2 installation. Please back up all your data before continuing. Do you want to start an installation now? Yes, I do. Okay, so it'll do its thing, and it'll take a while. That's the second thing he has to worry about. Cleaning his ears. I'm sure I saw like 15 eyes there when he did that. Yes, we're watching you. Okay, so it's finally done. Okay, so there we go, looking beautiful. Okay, so now you will notice here that it's on interlaced high res. I mean, that's the best that the icons will look, actually. Yeah, basically it's shaded the non-bootable devices, and you know, that's the bootable device. Anyway, as I said, you'll notice that it has I mean, if you want to install the glow icons again for the OS 3.2, you can actually just put them from the install disk and just install the glow icons on top of this. But I don't actually mind these. As I said, you'll have noticed that it's put in an interlaced, and to be honest, that's the best how it will look. However, it won't on CRTs or anything like this. So what I'm gonna do here is just change the screen mode into, yes, I know, high res, not laced. What it will look like on a standard screen. I mean, I know the icons will look massive and everything, but of course on a CRT, you know, you could have it looking like this. You're gonna have to have it non-laced, or it'll flicker and like crazy. Obviously it looks better laced because the icon size is just right. So, you know, if you've got a flicker fixer or scan doubler or anything like this, or you've got, you know, an OSSC, which to be honest is tolerable, on a screen like this, you can use it laced. However, I'm going to use it on my BVM, which I don't think is going to handle the laced very well. So yeah, I'll keep it like this. But as you can see, you know, Classic Workbench, it's got a dock, and it sort of reminds me of how 3.9 is a bit, except it's kind of like a much updated 3.9. You can sort out your own folders and stuff like this, so you have, hopefully, yeah, from before, ACD player. You got so many other programs. Actually, what I'm going to do is, this has Dopus. I know a lot of people like Dopus, including Rich. It comes with Dopus, but I want to actually put this master there, because I prefer using that. Okay, so you right click and remove whatever you don't want there. What is this, Snoopy? Oh, Snoop Does. By Eddie Carroll. This is the same Eddie Carroll that I met at Amiga Ireland. Anyway, you have an archive. Yeah, it's so much here. You could just mess with. Where's CSGY? These programs, I bet it's in here. These are the, yeah. So you have programs like, we got Eagle Player. This is the latest one? No, it's not the latest one. I might actually install, actually I forgot to install that. TSGUI. Oh, there it is. Nice icon. need to install another. Obviously, I'm going to install Sound Tracker, and it'll be here as well. But I'll do that probably later on. You got Deli Tracker. All these are the programs that come with the classic workbench. Personal Paint. I'm going to install Deluxe Paint on this as well, because I'm going to need it for Sidbox work. Here we go. Glowant the Personal Paint. So there we go. We have a classic workbench for 3.2 over here as well. Just literally change it how you want. I'm sick of grey. Make it like a bluey green. Actually, that looks stunning. I'll keep it as this. Go save. We've got a nice. Get rid of the freaking grey. You can basically do so much with this. Just mess around with it, add and customize it as much as you can, which I will be doing. Just spend time doing that. If you do have an accelerator card, I mean, in this case, I have a TurboFire 1260, which is no 60 processor, and you know, you can handle anything. It's very fast and so forth. So you know, if you've got Amiga OS 3.2 with that, I do highly recommend having Best Workbench. You know, you can just do whatever really, and have a really nice Amiga workbench setup. Okay, Rich just messaged me from work telling me that the sky is pink. And oh my god, it really is. Wow, that's really pink. That's crazy. It really is. The atmosphere is completely pink absolutely everywhere. It's like surreal. It's stunning. So the inspiration behind this video was actually you. Some of you actually asked me, you know, how do you, would you do a video of you installing and customizing things on the Amiga? And you know, here it is. If you actually, I'll actually encourage that. If you wish for me to cover anything else, or just to show anything else, and how I do stuff on the Amiga and so forth, or anything else, do comment in the comment in the description. Do comment below. And actually, I'm up for doing requests and things like this. So if I can do it, I'll do it. So anyway. Thanks so much, that's all for today. Thanks so much for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and do subscribe for more. And hopefully next time I won't be as tongue-tied. But then again, if I am, it's just me. For now, I will say adios. Yes, I said it this time. Adios. Thanks so much to all my patrons for supporting my channel. Especially to you very kind top-tier supporters of mine who deserve an extra special thanks. Rich Garbett, Electronscape, Axel Dominator, Aaron Metcalf, Stephen Leary, Mark Bosek, Starlight Minako, and Chris Sebelinsky. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Until next time, adios!